Hey guys, got some quick news today regarding Marvel vs. Capcom 4, but it's not the greatest of news. There's been a lot of rumors lately with different contract stuff with like Marvel and Disney and Capcom, and there might be a possibility that there will be a Marvel vs. Capcom 4, like a small shed of light, but that's pretty much debunked today when the lead producer, Ryota Mitsuma, for Marvel vs. Capcom 3 blatantly just said nothing was happening on that front. He tweeted that out when people were asking him, when's Marvel vs. Capcom 4 and all that. If the hype wasn't dead and buried enough as it is, he also stated that Capcom actually moved him to another division entirely. He's like not even doing fighting games right now. So there's like no hope for him doing it in the first place. But he did say that he would love to make Marvel vs. Capcom 4. So I'm not really surprised personally because of just how insane like Disney and Marvel is like right now and how much they're focused on the movie stuff and just all the problems that happened with Marvel vs. Capcom 3 as well. Just you guys remember when Capcom they actually made an expansion super early for Marvel vs. Capcom 3 just because their contract was going to end soon, which caused a huge bunch of problems. They released like the expansion within like 6 months after the game's release, another disc. It was insane, man. They had to rush that out so fast. They barely had time to work on the game. It was bare bones, kind of like another fighting game that we know recently. And it's just, I don't know. I think it would just be so many problems for Capcom to deal with Marvel again. On top of that, Marvel has like control over what characters they actually put in the game. They're going to be pushing towards the Avengers side and whatever else, depending on the movies that are coming out. And it just, yeah, Capcom just barely has any control over anything. And it just caused so many problems. And then, of course, the money too, right? Who knows how much like the contract would cost. And Capcom's not doing so well right now. So it caused so many problems. I think the best thing to do is if Capcom wants to make a crossover fighting game, they should just use Capcom's IPs, man. Capcom has a shit ton of good IPs, more than enough to make a huge roster for a fighting game. But does Capcom even want to make another fighting game right now? Like right now, they're still playing catch up with Street Fighter 5. Get that game up to everyone's expectations. I don't think it's a good idea to just make another fighting game and then just split the team. I don't even think Street Fighter 5's team is that big to begin with to start working on another fighting game title, especially when they're like pushing the esports and stuff and just splitting that. It just, I don't know. I don't think it'll make sense from the company's end. But if they were gonna make a crossover, I think it's just better for Capcom just to stay in-house and just use their own IPs, man, and not deal with this contract stuff anymore. I know a lot of people would love Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2 were awesome games, but I just don't think it's worth the hassle, man. And they could like join up with somebody else. Like Tatsunoko vs. Capcom was a pretty sick game, right? Like it wasn't on every console, but I like the game personally. Really, I did. And like yeah, Tekkaman Blade, man, is like my favorite fighting game character. Anyways, derailing here. Let me know what you guys think about this news. Are you guys sad? Do you guys think that the only crossover title has to be Marvel? Does it really need Marvel? Or can we just have any type of crossover game, man? Just the engine that makes it sick. Really. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.